How's it going, guys? It's your boy Poppy Wolf. Today we're going to be talking about Black Clover, episode 159, and explain what is so great about what's been happening in the Black Clover series right now. Look, I told you guys last week that I want to do more reviews or reactions. I think I'm going to lean more to reviews. I tried to shoot a reaction for this. It did not go as well as I planned. I was tired. I didn't have time for it. This episode wasn't as exciting as I thought it was going to be. But nonetheless, let's just get into this episode, shall we? So the first thing we see in this excuse me. The first thing we get into this episode is we see Laura Pachica, Chica for short, the Heart Queen, kind of gather. We see her gather Asta, Finral, not Finral. Yeah, well, Finral's there too. Noel, Mimosa, Leo, and fucking Luck. Oh my god, my voice is out. Well, she didn't gather her. She just explained to them the situation, how their battle from last episode got them a little territorial, and they can only expect more to come, which goes to show this is very more of a chess game that's happening between these two kingdoms. They're definitely moving in a certain way, only to prepare for the big battle. It's pretty cool how we can kind of see the military mindset of Chica. She's kind of ready to fight, and she's ready to kind of counter these moves that are coming against her. Sorry, all that loud noise. My dad's talking to the baby. But as I was saying, yeah, it's just so dope to see this, and then we find out more that Luck trained under Gaja, and Leo trained under the Flame Spirit, and we keep getting heads or tails of this. Eventually, a peasant tells them yo, there's a wild Charmy, so kind of like a throwback to Pokemon. She's like, a wild Charmy appeared in the forest. So Asta decides he's gonna be the one to go take care of it, and take care of Charmy. We find out Charmy and Rill were training under the same master, who also lives in the Heart Kingdom. And I don't know if he was a plant spirit or he's just a wizard who uses rune magic with grass or nature. It was never really revealed. It just says he's the master. So I'm assuming he's just human. But yeah, so we get a little fun stuff and that little quirky stuff. We also get a Mimosa, Noel, and Laura Pachica, and even Nero jump in the bath together, and they're deciding, okay, we're gonna bath. And they have a cute little moment where the water spirit's trying to figure out, okay, which one of you is dating Asta? And then we see Mimosa blushing, and we see Noel being like, but Asta? And it's just so wild. It's just so cute to see that. And then yeah, it was just a real wholesome episode until the end, but we'll get to that in a bit. But it was just very fun to see. We see Gajo sparring against Leo and Luck, and it's just cool to see how strong these guys got. And it's what's funny too is Leo's a lot taller. I remember him being the same height as Asta. He is at least he's at least taller than both him and Luck. It's so cool to see how 6 months a lot for these people when they're training. But I mean, it almost feels like a year time skip, but I feel like the show's already 6 months past when it started with them being 15, so they're basically already 16. But yeah, so we keep getting more cool stuff like that. We end up seeing Asta fight Charmy's new huge form. Charmy's getting plumpity fat. I don't know if they're gonna keep that into the show, but I feel like she's gonna turn the second she turns back into her full grown form, which is her reverse dwarf form. She's gonna be a lot slender, more curvy. But that's just because I think that just burns a lot of weight, or burns a lot of calories when she goes. Kind of like Choji, she's plumping already, but when she shifts into her full form, she loses the weight. That's just me. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Like I said, I'll say this. I know what's happening in the manga right now. I know exactly what's going on. I keep up to date with it, but I don't read it for the same reason why I keep up to date with Boruto, but I don't read it. It's because I like to know what's going on in the series to motivate me to watch it or excite me to watch it. Most of the time, once I pick up the manga, I just drop the anime altogether, and that shit is fucking horrible. I hate dropping a series. Excuse me the loud noise. But I hate dropping a series because I'm like, you know what? Like, I loved watching it, and if I read it, I don't watch it. Like, I don't even watch One Piece anymore. I read One Piece, and it's just one of those things where I'm like, damn, I think I might be missing out on a lot if I'm just reading One Piece. But like I said, like I try not to jump on the manga unless it's like worst case worst. That's why with My Hero, I haven't jumped on the manga with Demon Slayer. Like I know what's happened. I even know how it ends, Demon Slayer, but I don't want to read it yet because I'm just enjoying the ride right now. It's just one of those things. I like to be aware, but I don't like to know too much. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So again, we see Charmy. We finally beat her, and it's just a lot of setup this episode. It was very like like I feel like they did a little bit of the manga stuff. They didn't do too much, but again, it feels like a lot of setup. They're trying to like pay off later. But this ending part, we have um this man, this person from the Spade Kingdom let Yuno know who exactly he is. Yuno's last name is Grinberryall, and he's from the house of the Grinberryall, meaning that he is the prince. Yuno's a prince, guys. What the fuck? I knew this already. I'm not gonna lie. I no cap. I knew this already, but it's just so dope to see him find out. To see Yuno's expression when he hears that. Dang, I'm from the Spade Kingdom originally. My last name is Grimbarrel. I have parents, and it's just kind of like you have to put in context. Yuno is an orphan. Like he doesn't know he has a father and a mother. Like to him, the father of the church and sister Margaret, sister Mary, have been his mom and dad. Asta's been his brother. Like the rest of the orphans have been his little brothers and sisters. Like it's it's so world breaking to hear like, damn, so I do have a family. But then you just heard your family got exiled by these people known as the Dark Triad, which I love, by the way. I love how they're portrayed in the series right now. Like when we see them, it's just so fitting. Of course, Dante's the stern older brother. Uh, Molecula is no, that's her demon's name. I remember the chick's name. Well, the sister is just so like, I want to fight, I want to kill. Like you can tell her who her demon is, and then the brother's just like, whatever you say, bro. Like I'll do whatever you say. Like it's just so dope to see their characterizations as like this pillar of together. Like they have like such an interesting. What it is they have character, and that's what I like them to see. Although Dante is yet to show he has character, but I just like seeing this like characterization be presented to us because it makes me think, ooh, interesting. I like how why they say things they say, how they say it. Like I just enjoy that altogether. I keep hitting my mic, and I'm so sorry. But yeah, so finally finds out his name, and that's literally the end of the episode. Now, I did not watch the preview episode. I don't know why, but I just want to talk about this episode in a little bit and just my favorite parts of this. And one of them is I just love how Asta like flies and Finral makes that little note about like, damn, like the boy who couldn't fly on a broom, impressive. And it just goes to show like Asta's made strides. He's made strides from where he began. Like flying to a location was almost impossible for Asta. He wouldn't be able to do it. Now he's doing it on a sword. It just shows so much development for Asta, and it's just so fun to see this character grow before our eyes. And what I like about this time skip is it's a natural progression. You know what I'm saying? It's not like out of nowhere. It's not so long where like, oh shit, what's happened? It's just enough to where I can see growth and I can appreciate it. I don't feel like I missed out too much. Like Naruto's 2.5 years like gone from training, basically 3 years from training. It's not like it's lackluster. It's not like it leaves anything to be desired. I'm not like saddened by it, but there was a lot of stuff I wish we could have seen. You know what I'm saying? So like we only see like a bare minimum, but like even that, like we see like 6 months isn't enough to like for me to feel like I haven't seen a lot. Like I mean, I wanted to know what like type of training. Excuse all that loud background noise, but I wanted to see a lot of what was happening. But with 6 months, it doesn't sting that much. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't sting that much that I don't get to see how much Asta's growing. But I see. But the thing is, it's shown to us. It's one of those show and tells, not like see it and believe it. Like, and I think that's what makes this hit harder, is because everybody else sees how far Asta's come, and because everybody else has seen how far Asta's come, we're treated to kind of, outside looking in, seeing how great that looks. Asta looks hella dope. Homeboy looks like he's just almost off this point. And one person I'm really excited to see, like, their growth is Luck and Leo. Like, we can get to see them fight around Gaja, or Saranja. It's Gaja, right? Yeah, God. But like, I'm really excited to see like what they can do. Like, they're out here competing with the spirit, and I think there was a time where not even Asta can like keep up with the spirit. And now these guys are literally making the spirit feel like he needs to train harder because he feels like he's lacking on strength. Although it's 2-on-1, that's still a lot. That's still a lot of like, you know, progression. Altogether, I'm just excited to see like what happens for our characters. Um, I don't know what's gonna happen fully. I mean, I do know like some tidbits of what goes down, but like to see this animated, I might just shit my pants, bro. Because like already the animation is looking fluid. It looks nice. I'm not disappointed at anything so far. I feel like they ramped up the budget like for this content. Like, I feel like the filler content, they were kind of just doing the bare minimum to get by. But like I feel like this, they've kind of like put the extra dollar in. I don't know. That's just to me though. I feel like that's accurate though. I feel like they have. But anyways, guys, we're gonna wrap up this episode with me giving this episode a nice, 6 out of 10. It was fun to see. Like, so keep in mind, like anything over 5 is great. The 60% of you guys be probably thinking like, oh, like, did you not like it? It sounds like a D. It's not a D. It's passing. To me, like anything 6 out of 10 is passing. Like, it's cool. Like, it's not a flip of a coin. I actually did like the episode. 6 out of 10. Um, it just left more to be desired. It felt more like kid funny, and it's very wholesome. Like, it's not. I didn't want more plot progression, but I did definitely want to see like, uh, how I kind of want to see more. I want to see how Leo and Luck are fighting. Just a tidbit. You could have just teased me with that little fight. Um, but yeah, altogether 6 out of 10. I'm excited for the next episode, and this will be it. So catch you guys in the next episode. Lates.